Welcome back to Leave That Ring. Today I'm going to be showing you tips on how to take your...
Right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. But now it's third down.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and read. Cap here, the sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. Oh, nice move. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he Takes the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now this one complete on a slant route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Philadelphia.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line, 25-yard line. A big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive, nothing wrong with being electric, nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. And Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys that can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little wrap yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Throwing his Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. First back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles.
Fun fact. Actually, I think I need it too. I think I need a sedative. I think the...
Add 6 to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
Jake Elliott to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky. That one is caught by Hunt. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. Oh, he got position on
What is
him,
this
and he pulls it
freaking...
in.
What is this blocking off?
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Until that late score here in the second quarter, they only had the field goal. So that's just big to see that football get into the end zone.
Yeah, when you look at the scoreboard now, nothing seems out of reach. They've been outplayed in the first half. But when the clock hits zeros as they head into the half, you know what I do as the head coach? I tell my team to sprint to the locker room to show that we've got the momentum and show that we're right back in this game.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On first down, Trubisky looking middle, and it's incomplete. Trubisky trying to get it to Willie Snead there, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Trubisky. They'll go screen here to Hunt, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a As they come up on third down. Trubisky will throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Oh, nice move in mid. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
A good run there on first down, and that'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 20.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Always important to get the first.
Can you just shut up, perhaps? You can change your picture. You can change your picture. You can change it.
Not a race to the end.
Score the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Taken down at the 41.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
And 2.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there.
Kareem Hunt, the ball carrier.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Philadelphia.
On first down, Wentz. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The end result, 21 yards.
And an Eagle
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Wentz going to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance.
Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
21 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On play action, it's Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Wentz's pass caught by
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Elliott good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere.
Now Trubisky lost.
Why do you run with your QB? It's so stupid.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at FedEx Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 1st and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Quick throw out wide by Wentz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
No.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that'll be incomplete.
It's going to be on me to do
We
my
do have a
freaking
penalty
thing
flag down, however. Let's see what that's
I don't
about.
get that. I really don't get it. I don't get
Clearly
intentional
wasn't
grounding. Like,
outside
I
of the
threw it
tackle
away.
box.
I threw
There's
it
your
away.
penalty.
Like, I don't want to get tackled or my QB's going to get hurt. Is that too much for you, game?
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Now Wentz.
Wow.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
That keeps the score Eagles 35, Washington 10.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Intended for Williams.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yes.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Darius Slay on the coverage.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
Oh, come
And
on!
well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Third man coverage.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle.
There's no way I
but
can
they allow the
practice that or
conversion.
anything.
So they move from 136 over to the other as they come up on 1st down.
All the defenders in there.
Again, it's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down. Now Trubisky lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, it's going to be on me again because I can't throw it away.
Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag.
I was throwing the ball away. That's what I was freaking doing. God, this game.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
So
now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they
what
also
is it
lose
doing?
it down on
I can't do anything.
Now Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz.
Oh, yeah, that better be a flag. That better be a flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll walk him back half the distance. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I don't want to do any of these plays.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
No.
Throwing now is Wentz. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And give him
that was a
another
touchdown.
6. It's caught for a
I thought
touchdown.
that was out of bounds.
And the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times.
Did it count? It did count.
After review,
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And he's got it up and through. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing here, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Yes.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I thought that was fumble.
Trubisky's pass. Intended for.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
The Eagles.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head. Out to take over possession. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon.
I want to use my backup quarterback. Maybe to get him leveled up.
Because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I want Carson back. That's for the final play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Wentz's pass.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he won't get there.
Why did the clock stop? It was a run. Why did the clock stop? It's supposed to still keep going.
For that, saying,
wow.
Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Out of the gun, Trubisky gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
They're going timeouts. Oh, come on! Oh, Fletcher, stop getting hurt all the time.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Now Trubisky to throw. And he finds McLaurin. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game.
He's doing Hail Mary. What? Hail Mary's going to get you the win.
Darius Slay on the go.
One last shot for Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.